All right, fresh back from vacation. Had a nice vacation.
Yay.
Me and the family took a little vacation, went and got some sun at the beach. And, while I was gone, it seemed like the bottom fell out of silver. What is going on with silver? Are we losing momentum? Are people starting to cool off with their demand for silver? We're going to talk about that. I invited one of my good friends. You guys all know him. And we're going to discuss that. And so if you guys are interested to hear our little discussion and participate in the comments, stick around. Hi, everyone. Silver Joker here. I'm here with Silver 5150. How you doing, Silver 5150?
Hey guys, how you doing? Silver Joker, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. You have taken a sabbatical. Your channel has pretty much got cobwebs growing on it right now.
It does.
It is in the condemned phase. I think that they actually moved the freeway around your channel.
I think they did, but it is starting to produce some blossoms and some fruit on it.
Okay.
All right. But basically, the channel, it got consumed by my job. You guys remember I had a long-term career with the federal government, and it was in the medical field, and we just weren't getting any help. And so I looked across the landscape, and I said, you know what? I think it's now time to step out and start working for myself. So I retired.
Oh, my goodness. we have a friendship that goes beyond YouTube.
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood, that's exactly right. So I knew about that. I knew you retired. But listen, silver. It's impossible to talk about silver without talking about the economy. It's kind of hard to talk about the economy without talking about our current government. Now, you guys know my channel. I am not into the politics of it, but we have to just kind of dip our toe a little bit into politics today, because the things that we got to discuss deals with our current government, our current economy, and all that kind of stuff. So this is what I'm seeing from my point of view. Listen to YouTube videos and reading the comments. People are starting to draw back just a little bit from buying physical silver. So what do you think of that? What do you think is going on there, Silver 5150? Or have you experienced that at all? Do you notice that?
Well, I noticed that because I'm constantly swimming the internet shopping swamps. I'm going into the coin shops and stuff. And I'm going to be honest with you. I watched your channel and I watch other channels, and I noticed that there is an increase in the inventory in the local coin shops, in online, things that are available.
Yes.
Now, we could argue for an entire other show the quality of the things that's available versus what used to be available, say, 5-10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's volume, but there isn't really excitement, for example, different brands and stuff that are out there. So there is silver out there. It's just, again, like I said, the proclivity of it isn't as great as it used to be. And I think we're in a day and age when investors, they're completely moved by movement. They love the 15% gyrations you get in cryptocurrencies. They love what they can do in their Cathie Wood accounts or their Robinhood accounts or AMC or GameStop, take your pick. But the powers that be, the governments and the central banks, they know in order to cause a lack of interest or a deflation in an asset class is basically to disconnect it from any of that activity. So what silver has been experiencing is an increased amount of paper and electronic derivatives. If you look on the debt clock right now, you can see it's double what it was, say, 3 or 4 years ago. 375 paper ounces to 1 silver ounce, for example. And, what would the price of silver be if that wasn't present, for example? So it is a concerted effort to keep silver from being noticed.
Well, what I've noticed, and now this is a phenomenon that I have not been able to figure out. Maybe you can help me out with that. But it seems that silver tends to cool off as far as demand goes when silver is a little cheaper. To me, that means it's a little more affordable. But It seems like when silver's spot price is higher and the premium is a little higher, that's when people want it more. My suspicion is when silver seems like it's stagnant, like it is now, not moving, people are not as interested in it because they listen to the naysayers say, well, silver is such a bad investment. But when silver's on the rise, when it's gaining in value, people tend to want it more.
And and I hear the argument that says, well, the problem with silver is that it's not convenient. If you want to actually liquidate some to make a transaction, you got to go find somebody to buy it, and then you get the capital, the cash, and you go out and make the purchase. And it's a three or four step process. With Bitcoin, I just flash my phone at the Starbucks kid and I get my coffee. With any other purchase, I just swipe my Citibank card, or I swipe my Chase card, and I get what I need, and I'm on my way. And this is very, very true. Silver is a lazy investment, but it is a active currency or savings.
Right. Well, it's all in the way you view your physical silver. My silver is not meant to earn me a profit. If it does, great. Silver locks in value. Now, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Silver will go up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It will go up. Now, how much it goes up is open for debate, but it will increase in value over time. The dollar will decrease in value over time. There's ample proof for both statements that I just made.
Mm-hmm.
In the future, you're going to need more fiat dollars because they're going to be so inflated to buy the things you need.
Right.
And so this right here, physical silver, gives you access to more of those fiat dollars.
Yes, indeed.
Until we use silver as currency, we're going to need fiat dollars.
Because I can tell you this. Okay, so, I'm going to tell you right now, this is money. Okay, this is money. Now, this right here, this is a nice bar I got from Monument from a friend of mine.
That is very nice. That is nice. I like it.
And this is for my retirement, so I love this very much. In fact, what is that, a Mexican Olympic coin, or what do you got there?
What are you talking about over here?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, this right here? Which
yeah,
one
it looks like the flag.
This?
I guess it's got
the flag. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. This right here was a trade I had with a fellow YouTuber. There's his symbol right, his logo in between the green and red flag colors there. And this is T, the silver stacker, and there he is right there. Now, I got this in a trade with him. I won't tell you what I traded because I think he's going to make a video about that sometime in the future, so I won't steal his thunder. That's T, the silver stacker, the local coin store guru.
Now, think about it. Guys, we've been stacking for a long time, and the idea of stacking was the idea you saw how much fiat currency was being printed. You saw all these financial instruments that are being created as a result of banking, voodoo and all this stuff. And he says, okay, there's going to be inflation or consequences of inflation. Because of that, we're going to bet against it. And so we're going to, reallocate or invest or stack silver. And so we've been doing that. So we've done the right thing. The thing is, we're not being allowed our payday because for us to have our payday means that the fiat creators have to admit defeat and they're not going down without a fight. The lack of media coverage. Imagine if silver got the same media coverage as Ethereum or Apple stock. Where would it be then?
I guess the moral of this video today is, silver it may seem to be cooling off as far as demand goes, but the value is still there. That ounce of silver is going to be an ounce of silver no matter what. Just because it loses a few dollars in spot price does not mean it lost a little weight in its ounce. It's still an ounce. So whatever that ounce is going to be worth, you have access to that value in the future. Yeah. Spot price is going to change. That ounce is not.
Look, those of us that bought silver back in 2014, 15, 16 and experienced the $13, $14, $15, $16 spot prices with 99 cent to $2.99 premiums, I've sold some of that silver today. I've sold some of that silver last year before when it got really high. And I've come out on top every time, anywhere from 60%, in the green to 25% in the green right now. And I use that silver money to live the silver lifestyle. I move in and out of silver all the time. It's just a matter of getting the timing right. And even under suppressed conditions, you can still make silver work harder for you than dollars ever could, because it's actually chasing after dollars while you're chasing after dollars. And sometimes it does it better than you do.
That's right.
It all depends on how you manage it.
That's absolutely right. But I think the time is coming to where we really need to protect our financial health. You need something that is going to be outside of someone else's control. And silver definitely is that. As long as there are humans on this planet who need things from each other, there's going to be a need for currency. The dollar and any other fiat currency has the potential of failing. This has lasted 6,000 years, and I'm gambling or I'm betting that it's going to last a lot longer.
Absolutely. And to that end, Silver Joker, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to add a shameless plug.
Sure.
So, guys, as you know, I've retired and stuff, and you've seen my show, you've seen my stack and stuff, and so I've decided that I'm going to begin letting some of this stuff go. What I've decided to do is to release some of these things in my Etsy shop for somebody that wants to take a look at them and see if it's something they need to complete a set or a collection or something like that. You guys are stackers out there, you're shrewd shoppers, you're going to go on the Etsy channel and you're going to say, man, Silver 5150 has lost his mind. These prices are pretty high. And those prices are projecting a rush into silver by the other 95% that is going to be showing up. However, if you guys are Silver Joker subscribers, or if you happen to be Silver 5150 subscribers, and you come to the Etsy shop and you see something you like, but you don't like the price, feel free to hit me up at my silver_5150 @yahoo.com email. We'll leave a link down in the description below, and we'll talk. If there's something you really see that you like, and you maybe want to get a better price, I will work with you.
Okay. So you'll send me a link to your Etsy.
Yes, we will.
And I will put that in the description, a link to that, so you guys can go over there, check out what he's got there, peruse his wares. If you like it, pick it up. Anyway, let's bring this video to a close. I guess the moral of the story today is silver still has value. It may be cooling down a little bit because it's kind of stagnant, hasn't been moving. But for me, that's like it's sale day. It's Black Friday. I mean, I'm buying it, like crazy because the premiums are lower than they were before. So I'm only going to benefit from that. And that's me personally. I'm not trying to pump silver. I'm just telling you guys what I do, what I think is beneficial for my financial health going forward. And Silver 5150, I'm sure he has his own ideas about his financial health. So anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by, listening to us go on for a little while. Hope this was entertaining and also a little informative. This is the thing I want you to keep in mind. Don't lose focus. Anyway, anything you want to add to that, Silver 5150?
Yeah, all I'm going to say, guys, is the central banks are bluffing. The governments are bluffing. They're not going to follow through with this whole interest rate hike thing. It's going to blow up spectacularly in their faces. Their fiat currencies are going to go up in a puff of fiat smoke, and we are going to be in charge at that point.
Absolutely. At some point, they're going to need this, and the person with a lot of this will be the ones who benefit from it. Anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Keep stacking. Peace.